This is art. He's got the wave.
What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, aka Big Daddy Beard, aka your favorite gamer's favorite gamer. And welcome back to another segment of Art is Life on my podcast. Now, for those that are new to this, it's a segment that I put together that allows me to showcase all different types of art and graphic design work through my company, Imprint Street Artists. Things that I've been working on, not only for my own personal use, but also for clients, customers, and pretty much everyone else that's been showing continuous love and support. I want to welcome you guys in. This is episode 6. We still have more episodes to come, so definitely be on the lookout for those. But again, I appreciate all the continuous love and support for everybody that has been tuning into all of the episodes thus far. So, before we dive into tonight's episode, let me just shout everybody out real quick. Terrell, Susie Morg, CIP, Tay, what up, 9? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? Welcome in. Appreciate y'all coming through. All right, so as you guys know, before every single episode, I like to kind of dive into story mode right now. So if you guys remember from the last episode, I was talking about how I left school. I attended college in New York, went back home to Jersey, started working again. Things just weren't working out as far as college was concerned. But, I took everything that I learned, all the knowledge, the skill, and the information that I acquired to go ahead and get my company Imprint started, which was Street Artists. Started that back in February of 2006. So right around that time that I started the business, I was working at Six Flags Great Adventure. For those who don't know what that is, it's a very popular amusement park. I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen all of the, commercials and trailers and things of that nature. So, I started with them, and I was actually working there as a graphic designer / airbrush artist. And so it was actually really fun. The job was very dope. I got a chance to meet a lot of people. I actually got a chance to make quite a few connections, and it was a great startup, and it taught me a lot, about my business and how to kind of proceed forward with getting that off the ground and just learning, the ethics and whatnot. So I worked there for about, I'll probably say, like a year, maybe a year and some change. The only reason I stopped doing it was because, long story short, it just wasn't paying enough. It was a good part-time gig, but I just wasn't making enough money there. So, I'm still on good terms with a lot of people there. My manager, who I learned a lot from, his name is Sean Favre. I think I always misconstrue his last name. I always like misspell it. But yeah, really cool dude. Learned a lot from him. So I basically just took all of that and I acquired all that information and put it into my company. So when I first started as street artist, I was more so just kind of doing a lot of airbrushing related work. But I eventually started to branch out into all of the other multi-talented forms of art that I learned, throughout my time in college. And so I just started adding that because for a while, most people thought that, oh, I'm just an airbrush artist. But I wanted to show people that, look, I can specialize in more than just art. And so, I started doing internships. I was basically doing a little bit of everything to get myself more well-rounded with just the universal world of just art and graphic design. So I learned as much as I can from several different mentors, people that I knew were, you know, major artists. I studied a lot of my influences that made me want to become an artist and a graphic designer. And I just started to apply that to my company in print and just slowly but surely start to build it up. And, years later, here I am now, still happy to do it. I've more so turned it into a freelance type of setup. So, I tell everybody all the time, anyone that's interested in purchasing any custom art, graphic design work, all you gotta do is just hit me up. Very fair or reasonable with my prices. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I do it for the love and the enjoyment. Still, of course, got to make a living, got to get paid. But, I'm glad that I was able to learn what I learned and to be able to build it from the ground up. I did have a partner at the time when I started it. His name's Kwashi Maitri. Shout out to him. Basically, we kind of went into a partnership with it. And I don't want to necessarily say that we had a fallout because it wasn't anything like that. It was nothing negative. But what I wanted to do was shape and mold him, when he was coming up as an artist to kind of become his own individual and, help him, push himself into perfecting his craft and learning as much as he could to eventually kind of go into business for himself or whatever he planned on doing. Because, I know we're still good friends to this day. Like I consider him like a brother. But I knew eventually, we were going to want to go our separate ways and really continue to push what we love to do to that next level. So, I'm pretty sure he's probably still continuing to do art, graphic work. Again, I'm still doing my thing, but, it's still that love there. So, yeah, I just kept going, still continuing to push it, still to this day. I love what I do. So I'm having a ball with it. And so now, here I am being able to showcase it on this amazing platform to all of you guys. So thank you for that. Truly, truly appreciate it. Who else is in the building? Bronze, Cowboy, DMG. How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. All right. So that's enough of story time. Okay. So tonight's episode isn't going to be as long as some of the other ones because this particular design that I worked on, I actually just did for a new client. He's actually a good friend of mine who I had the privilege of meeting at my job. For those who don't know, I work full-time as a valet parking supervisor. So I work at this restaurant called Louis Bossi's in downtown Fort Lauderdale in Florida, which is probably like the livest Italian restaurant and pizzeria on the whole entire strip of Las Olas Boulevard. So I've been there now for a little over 3 years. The client that I'm talking about is a good friend of mine. His name is Willie Jones III. Shout out to him. So not too long ago, we've been chopping it up. We became really good friends. I told him about my business and what I specialize in. And so he recently just got his own place. And so he told me that he wanted to create a mural for his wall. So originally he wanted me to airbrush it, but because I don't have the equipment right now, which I do plan on getting more eventually, because I don't have the necessary equipment to be able to do it, I told him, I said, look, what we can do is I can create the design. We can take it to one of those places, get it printed up, and then we can plaster it onto the wall, just so that way, he doesn't get in trouble for, like painting the walls or damaging them or anything like that. So I figured we could do something a little bit easier. Now, once we finalize everything and we are able to paste it onto the wall, I will be doing like a video so you guys can see how it looks once it gets pasted onto the wall. But for tonight, I'm going to show you guys basically what the final result is of how it came to be. So as far as the design, I was talking to him and he told me that his favorite cartoon, one of his favorite cartoons, is The Simpsons. And I'm a huge Simpsons fan as well. I still can't believe they're running to this day. It's like truly impressive. I think they got to be one of the longest running cartoon sitcoms out. Yeah, so shout out to Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons. But yeah, he's a huge Simpsons fan. So originally for the design, he wanted Bart Simpson. But then I started thinking, I was like, you know what? What if we change it up a little bit instead of, doing Bart? Why don't I turn you into a Simpsons character and, we can stylize the rest of the mural and hook it up, exactly how you want it. Because I know he said that he wanted the scenery for the background to be the skyline of downtown Fort Lauderdale. And then he also wanted his name in graffiti. So in doing that, we basically just put it all together. And so I told him, I said, all right, I'm going to stylize you as a Simpsons character and we'll throw that into the mix with the rest of the mural and hook it up. And he thought about it. He was like, that's actually going to be kind of dope. So he was like, yeah, hook it up. Let me see how it looks. And, let's go from there. So I'm actually going to show you guys the full breakdown of how it looks. So who else is up in here? Anybody else? If I missed you, my apologies. I'll definitely shout you out as you guys are coming in. Yeah, Simpsons are fire. And while we're on the subject of the Simpsons, let me know, who are your favorite characters, or better yet, give me your Mount Rushmore of your favorite Simpsons characters, as well as one honorable mention. So basically like a top 5, but like 4 solidified ones. Because I was just thinking about this before I got tonight's episode started. So let me know, who are some of your favorites? Who are you putting in your Mount Rushmore as far as your favorite Simpsons characters? So yeah, let me go ahead and bring the screen up and I'll show you guys how this is coming about. I'm gonna get this started. All right. So this is the original photo. So what I did was I had him, I told him I needed a photo of him so that I could be able to go ahead and get the process started. So funny story. He was like, Jay, I'm not really good at, doing poses and stuff like that. I was like, look, it doesn't have to be nothing like spectacular. It's not going on the front of GQ magazine. Just something basic, simple. So like 6 poses later, he finally did this pose. I ain't gonna front though. He probably gonna get on me about this, but I don't know why he was like he fresh out. That's the prison pose right there. That's the what? Get off the phone. It's my time, my phone now, homie. I got the top bunk. No, I'm just playing though. But yeah, shout out to Will though. But yeah, so that's the original pose. So what I did was I took this image, I removed the background, and I found this website where it allows you to take the image and you can change it up into whatever cartoon character you want. So it can be from TV shows, it can be from movies, it can be from anime, it can be from whatever you want. So I was going down the list, I was looking to see if they had the Simpsons one. So I found it. I went ahead and loaded up the image, and here is how he looks as a Simpsons character. Word, what up, Nine? How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. All right, you said Bart, Homer, Marge, Maggie, Lisa, and Abu from the Quickie Mart. Okay, all right. It's a nice little, it's a nice line up there. I got to think about mines. I'm gonna think about it as I'm going through. So yeah, so um, after the picture scan, this is what he looks like as a Simpsons character. Now, it's not entirely looking like him. I mean, you can see where they kind of captured just the basics, like they got the beard, the goatee and stuff, his hair. They miss his braids and everything like that, and all the other small little attributes. But this is just the basic overall of what they've done. So what I did was I took this image, printed it out, and then I went ahead and redrew it, and then I changed everything up. So I wanted to add the features from this image into this one. So once I did that, didn't take me very long to do. I drew it, inked it, and so now there is the end result. So you see there, doing the braids, you know, the beard and everything, his skin tone, his complexion, hooked everything up. R&E Oils, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. And I didn't make him brown. They had brown people in the Simpsons, like the doctor. Yeah, you talking about Dr. Hibbert. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said Bart and Lisa are your favorites? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, there's the end result for that. Now, I still have a couple things I want to just quickly touch up. I was going to originally leave it black and white and start coloring it in, but he wanted to see how it was coming along. So I just went ahead and just started working on it. But for right now, I'm going to touch it up a little bit. And down at the bottom, you know, went ahead and I found a nice little font to put his name in graffiti. So there it is, King Willie Jones. Brett G, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah. So also too, he had mentioned that he wanted to have a king's crown on the image. So I found a really dope crown to put on top of his head, and then I'm going to reveal the background. But for right now, I'm just going to finish going in and touching up the design, just his face and everything like that. Just make sure I got all the areas colored in, make sure I didn't miss any spots and stuff. So we're gonna get that going. We're watching Sunday Night Football. Nice, nice. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are probably watching football right now. But again, I appreciate y'all coming in and rocking out with me. I'm gonna have some music playing too. But if you guys have any selections that you want to hear music wise, I'll definitely play some stuff from my Battle of the Beats playlist, the compilation. Again, just drop a donation. You guys can do it through YouTube, Cash App, PayPal. If you need either one of those, they're in the description of the live stream. Only if you want to, there's something specific you want to hear. If not, I'm just going to have, some selections playing while I continue to finish working on this and getting everything hooked up. Now, actually, no, I'll wait for that part. I'm going to just touch it up first. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to color in the letters. I was going to originally two-tone it, but when I talked to him, he said that he wanted everything to be all one color. So he said he wants it to be red. I'm just trying to figure out if we should make it, I don't want to make it dark red because I want you to be able to see the words. So I'm debating if it should just be like the normal style red or if it should be like a lighter red. Not light to the point where it's pink, but just to where it's maybe a shade lighter, So let me know what y'all think. If we should just go with like full out normal red, or if we should drop it a shade down to where it's light red, but just not pink. Said nice work. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really glad at how it turned out and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. Let's throw some music on. Let's set the vibe. All right. This beat, I gotta play this one because honestly, this beat has been like playing in my head nonstop ever since the last Battle of the Beats episode. So I gotta rock out to this one here. This one is an absolute banger right here. Sky, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. All right, so this one here, this is by E Money. This one is called When You. Let's get it. Oh, wee. That beat is just so damn vicious. Like, oh man, E Money, he bodied that one. My God, I absolutely love that beat. So that was When You by E Money. Shout out to him for that banger right there. All right. Oh, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Thank you. Do you make money doing this? Yes, I do. Yeah. Anytime. So I make money, generating revenue from the podcast, of course. But on the business aspect, yeah, I make money for every single design that I work on. I'm not gonna lie. I've had a couple clients in the past that, have, did me dirty or tried to get over, and it got to the point where I just couldn't conduct business with them anymore, and it actually kind of ruined the friendship on top of that because of course with people like that, they don't know how to separate business from friendship, and it sucks, but that's just life. So I've made it a point to where anything I work on going forward, I tell everybody, look, you got to give me some type of like payment up front, whether you put a deposit down, you pay it in full, because I'm not the type, I'm not going to do anybody dirty. Like, I'm not going to get over on anybody and try to take their money and stuff like that. Like, that's just not my motto. That's not, to me, that's just not good business. So I've never been that person. And if they didn't like the end result or wherever the case was, I would always refund the money. I never had a problem with doing that. But I just never like to deal with people who just have that type of unethical business state of mind. Like, you don't get anywhere. And I've had people in the past do it, but um, I've weeded them out. And lately, like all the clients and customers that I've developed and the relationships that I've started to build are really, really great. They love what I do. They're happy with the end result of everything that I worked on stuff for. So it's been really good. But there's just people out there like that. I hate to say it, but it's just the truth. So I always tell people with any business endeavor that you do, you know, make sure that you guys are on the same page. Make sure it's a 50-50 thing, because the way I look at it is like this, um, you want to make sure that they're happy with the product or whatever you're doing for them. And you also want to be happy with getting paid for it. That's just how great business should always be conducted. Both parties should be happy, so whenever one side isn't, it just kind of messes up everything. OG Sunny B, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Salute, Gary. Hold on. I got to do it right. I got to do it right. Gary. Bust it down, Brown. Bum, 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 bum. What up, Nine? How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, so for everybody that's coming in, I am working on a design for a client of mine. Uh, his name is Willie Jones, as you guys can see. Not to be mistaken with Pops from Friday. But I'm basically creating a mural that we're going to place on his wall in his new crib. And what I decided to do is, seeing that The Simpsons is one of his favorite cartoons, I decided to turn his self-portrait, which is this right here, turn this into a Simpsons character, which is the end result here. So right now, I'm just touching everything up before we finalize everything. Just checking, making sure I got everything colored in. So again, just about done. And then I just got to color in the lettering and then add the rest of the features in the king crown, the background. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, thank you for the donation, Tag. If there's anything that you want to hear, let me know. I'll go ahead and queue it up. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and get another selection going. Since we're talking about kings and queens and whatnot, and this is kind of king related. This design I'm working on. It's only right that we play something from a king royalty standpoint. It's only right. How much do you charge? I might want one made. I need a new cartoon made, and I have a new picture with makeup on. I'm transgender. Okay. I'll tell you what. If you have Discord or IG, um, hit me up on one of those. All my information, or you can even email me too. All my information is on my description on the channel in the About tab. So you can contact me from either one of those. Hit me up. Let me know exactly what you want. I'll let you know how much it is. Because I don't charge like nothing crazy. I charge based on how much work goes into it, not like the time or anything like that. Oh, you got Instagram? Okay. Um, Drop your Instagram and I'll hit you up and let me know exactly what you want, and then we can go from there. And then I can give you a price, and then you know we'll get it all hooked up for you. But yeah, no problem. All right, let's get another selection going. LJ Stocks, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. All right, I gotta play this one here. This is my banger right here. So this next beat here, this is from Snack Money Beat. Shout out to him. This one is called Royalty. Let's get it. Bum, 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 Oh man, that beat is fire. Those horns and then the flutes. Oh man, shout out to Snack Money for that one. That was Snack Money Beats. That was Royalty. Banger right there. Banger, banger. All right. Okay, there's the IG. All right, cool, cool. So yeah, I'll definitely hit you up, and yeah, we can definitely talk business on that one for sure. So, Mosh, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. So, for everybody coming in, I was asking a question a while back, seeing that this caricature is based off of the Simpsons. Who are some of your favorite characters from the Simpsons, or better yet, like what's your Mount Rushmore of characters from the Simpsons? For those that have watched the cartoon, for me, let me see. I got to really think about it. Um, Homer, of course. Homer, he's just. Simpsons wouldn't be the Simpsons if Homer wasn't in it. I mean, he definitely makes the show for sure. So definitely, I got Homer on my Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna say, every time I think about him, I just laugh. I gotta say, Chief Quimby. Chief Quimby is hysterical. He be cracking me the hell up. Oh my god, he is like he's like the worst chief of police ever. Like, how are you the chief of police and you are an idiot? Like, oh man, I don't know if you guys ever saw the Simpsons movie. I forgot when it came out, but there was one particular scene. It was when Lisa was trying to get everybody to stop dumping um, things into the lake. I forgot exactly what happened because I basically remember that they kept ignoring what she was saying and they ended up like having to be quarantined or something like that because it was getting out of control. But she had protested for everybody to stop dumping in the lake. So I think people eventually stopped doing it. But it was that scene where they were all at the lake and Chief Quimby was like orchestrating everything, making sure that everybody was following protocol. And I think what's the mobster's name? It's Fat Tony, right? I think so. I think it's Fat Tony. So he had I guess he killed somebody. And so he had him in the body bag. And so he's bringing the body bag to the lake. Long story short, Chief Quimby was like, sorry, there's no dumping in the lake anymore. And he was like, fine, I'll take my yard trimmings to a post compactor. Thank you. And then his partner, Lou, he's like, Chief, I think that was a dead body. He gonna say, oh yeah, I thought so too. Until he said yard trimmings. You gotta learn to listen, Lou. I'm like, yo, what? Like, that was a dead body. Why would you sit there and say it was until he said yard trimmings? Like, he just killed somebody. He's literally about to dump him in the lake, and you're watching him do it. Just right off the bat, him saying there's no more dumping in the lake. It's like, did you not see the dead body wrapped up? I cracked up so hard on that part. I'm like, that is classic. Like, I'm like, he is a damn fool. So definitely Chief Quimby, man. He's hysterical. Uh, who else? Who else? Um, Man, there's so many characters. Uh, trying to think of a few more. Um, hmm. I want to say, oh, you know what? The groundskeeper, Willie. Yeah, I like him too. I got to put Willie in the Mount Rushmore. So him, Homer, Chief Quimby. Hmm. I might have to go with Sideshow Bob. Sideshow Bob was funny too. Um, and my honorable mention. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna probably go with I'm gonna go with Snake. Yeah, Snake. Snake be having his moments. So I think that's probably it. there's other characters too that are funny, but like for me, those particular ones, I feel like they like without a shadow of a doubt, like they definitely make the show, like without question, they definitely make the show. But Homer, of course, that's he's just like my all-time favorite. Bart's cool. Lisa, she she has her moments. Who else? Um, Low key, Marge is funny. Like if you ever really watch like some of those episodes, she's hysterical. Like sometimes you gotta really like. It depends like what episode, especially if it's one of those episodes that shows a lot of her in it. She's funny too. Like she definitely has like her moments where I've cracked up a couple times, like from stuff that she's either like said or not so much doing, but just like stuff she says. Um, like what episode? Actually, it was the episode when Sideshow Bob was coming after Bart, and they had showed all those like death threat letters that Bart was receiving, and they were all written in blood, I think. But then there was one in particular where it wasn't written in blood; it was written in I think pen and ink. And they were like, "Hey, who wrote this one?" And then Homer was like, "Oh, that was me." After Bart somehow got this tattoo on my butt, and, like he dropped his pants, and then Bart wrote "wide load" on the back of his ass, and like the kids start laughing. And then like you see Marge like giggling. It's like, wow, like Marge, you're supposed to be like supportive and stuff. You're supposed to be like saying like, don't do nothing like that. Like, what's wrong with you? You're supposed to be like the more civil adult. But she's laughing. I'm like, yo, that's a damn shame. Oh man. I don't know why that part just like it cracked me up because I wasn't expecting her to laugh. I was expecting her to kind of be like Bart, don't do nothing like that. But she started laughing. I'm like, yo, that's funny as hell. You said Lord, not Sideshow. Sideshow is funny, man. Sideshow definitely like he has his moments for sure, like without a doubt. All right, just about done cleaning this up. I just gotta do the outline, like all around here. That's one thing about Photoshop. You know, you gotta really look at every little thing, like all the specs, all that stuff like that. Because there's so many little things you could like definitely miss. All right, so there we go. So all right, so that's looking good. Okay, so actually, let me double check. Hold on. It's almost like somebody getting a haircut. You gotta make sure you get every single part. Look, uh, people like, hey, you missed a spot. Like where? Like, oh, damn. All right. Uh, yeah, everything. All right, yeah, everything looks good. All right, so that's done. Okay, so now we're gonna color in the lettering. Let's save this. So now we're gonna color in the graffiti. So again, he said he wanted red. So I'm just trying to figure out if we should go. I had mentioned it earlier. Should we go light? Should we go kind of stay, with the overall solid color, normal red? I don't want to go dark because again, I want you guys to be able to see it. I want him to be able to see it too. Because if it's too dark, then it's like I don't want it to blend in with the black. So, what do y'all think? You think we should kind of just make it the normal standard red, or should we go with um, slightly lighter? Let me know what y'all think. And while you guys are deciding and letting me know, I'm gonna queue up some more music because I actually have to start highlighting every single part of the title so I can color everything in. All right, so let's get another selection going. All right. All right, so this next one, this is actually a back to back. It's another one by Snack Money Beats. This one is called For Me. Let's get it. I absolutely love that build up to that beat. Man, it's such a great build up. It's so cinematic. Like it's very, very dope. Very dope. So that there was For Me by Snack Money Beats. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I like how this red is looking. This is just the normal standard red. I didn't see anybody say anything, so I just went ahead and just tested it out to see. But actually doesn't look too bad. I thought it was gonna make it look kind of darker, but it looks pretty decent. But actually, maybe I'll probably go like a shade lighter. Let's, let's drop it down just a little bit and see how this looks. here. Because if we get too much closer, like right there, that's where it's going to start to look pink. So we don't want that. I ain't gonna lie, I really thought like that this should be two-tone. I was thinking like kind of like white with like the red kind of airbrushed in, but he said he wanted all solid, so you know, gotta give the customers what they want. All right, now what do y'all think? Should I put like an outer glow for the background of the letters, or should I just keep it as is? Let me know. I really want an outer glow though. Like I think it would look nice, but let me know what y'all think. All right, but I just want to try it out and see exactly how it's gonna look. Hmm, I don't know. I do like that because it really. I mean, it's it's already dope graffiti, but it really makes it stand out even more. Almost like something you would see on like the buses or the trains or whatnot. A little lighter. Let's see. I can go like 50-50 probably. Are y'all talking about talking about sports? Hey, the Lions, man. Football, boys are beasting. Man, it's kind of scary how the Lions looking right now. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, so I'm gonna increase the opacity just a little bit. Let's see. Actually, no, let's take it back up to like 75. That was like 60%. All right. Lady P, mega love shout out. How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. All right. Yeah, I'm liking how that's looking. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I like that. All right. So now what I need to do is let's add in the crown. So there it is right there. I love this crown. This crown is so damn fly right here. It is like it fits so perfectly. Let's go ahead and save that. All right. So now what we have to do is I have to group his face and the crown, and then we're going to bring it down just a little bit. What I'm going to do is right down here, I'm going to kind of fade it out a little bit, just so that it doesn't look um, like his head is chopped off and stuff. you know. All right, so So while we're continuing to do that, just about done. Another selection. Let's get that going. It's another banger that I'm really liking. It's been just circulating in my mind for like the past few days, ever since the last B.O.B. episode. All right. So this one here is by AZ on the beat. This is King's Throne. Let's get it. Love that beat. Such a dope vibe. The way it builds up. Again, how layered it is. Yeah. AZ, he definitely did his thing on that one. So that was AZ on the beat. That was King's Throne. Shout out to him. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gents. That is it. That's the design. There's the background of the Fort Lauderdale skyline. So yeah, I love how this one came out. This is definitely one of my favorites right here. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this looks like once it's finalized. Well, not finalized, but once we're able to get it plastered to the wall, it's gonna look dope. So I definitely can't wait to see this. But yeah, there you guys have it. That is my boy, Willie Jones, new client, good friend of mine. Again, that's the before picture. That's what we use to basically Simpsonize him and turn him into a Simpsons-like character. That's the second phase where I found the image. I was able to take the original image for everybody that's coming in. I took that first image, found a website that basically converted him into a Simpsons-like character. Again, even though it wasn't the same color and everything, just like, the basic overall Simpsons, whatnot. And there it is, finalized with all of the features, the beard, the dreads. I faded out the edges a little bit, as you guys can see right there. Gave him the sleepy eye effect. Because every time I see him, he just always looks like he just ready to like pass out. He kind of reminds me of like Snorlax a little bit. But that's my boy though, man. Shout out to him. Let me big the homie up. Shout out to my boy Will Jones. Merge, that ain't you. What's good, cousin? How you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. What'd you say? Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Don't you come in here with that. Don't you come here with that. I'm coming here killing the vibe. All right, look. Now you won. All right. And that's it. Yeah, I know you can really start doing your little bragging and boasting and all that stuff. Yeah, y'all won without doing any touchdowns. Like I said, I don't know what was going through Lamar's head, but whatever. What's done is done. On to the next game. I know he better not pull no stupid mess like that again. Oh my God. I was sitting there at work. I was heated. Like, what the hell were you doing? Like, he literally had a slant right. All he had to do was just catch homeboy that was on the right, that was literally in the touchdown, waving his hands, like looking like one of those inflatable tube people. Like, hello, Lamar, LJ over here. Genius decides to run it in, knowing that they know he's going to run. Ugh. I ain't gonna see him like pulling the clips off his helmet and stuff, looking all sad and stuff. No, don't sit there and look sad. That's your damn fault. No one told you to do that, damn fool. Oh, but that's his problem. He needs to realize that it is not him. It ain't Lamar versus every other team in the NFL. It's the Ravens versus all the other teams in the NFL. He needs to stop doing that, because every time he does that and the pressure is on the line, I swear, it's almost like he forgets, or it's like shaky dog. He does it every single time. And then it's like not realizing you got potential pieces. You got Henry, you got Flowers, you got so many pieces that you could be utilizing. And here you go trying to do it yourself. It's like genius. They know what you're going to do. They know that you are a QB / running back. Yes, we know you can scrape and scramble. We know you can dodge and maneuver. We know all of that, but it makes more sense to do it when you have more yardage, not when you're in the red zone with a 2 point conversion and literally on the 2 minute warning. What the hell? No, you do that when you got like 5 minutes left on the clock, not no 2 minute warning. Damn it, LJ. But what's done is done. We can't think about the past. We got to think about the future. We got to move forward. I just hope you don't do that again. Eyes of Art, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. So again, as I was showing everybody, for everyone coming in, this is a piece that I'm working on for a friend of mine, client, good friend of mine from my job. I turned him into a Simpsons character. So this is the image that we used. This is when we transferred it and converted it over to basically give him the basic Simpson overall layout. And then I went ahead and customized it to make it look like this. So basically, all I did was I just took the first image and this image, put them together, stirred it up in the pot, got my Big Mama on, started singing in the kitchen. Them old school hymns used to hear every time Big Mama was up there cooking, swollen cankles and the flower dress and, that big ass wooden spoon stirring it up. There's the end result. Let me back out a little bit so you guys can see it fully. So there it is. Lady Shay, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Chilling. Yeah, so this image is going up on my friend's wall in his crib. We're going to turn it into a mural. We just have to get the dimensions, and I have to just see how big the wall is, and then we're going to take it, get it sized up properly, and we're probably going to basically paste it onto the wall like one big sticker, because originally I was going to airbrush all of this, but this would have took way longer. So I just said, you know what, let's kill some time. Let's make things a little bit easier, more complex and stuff, because he's trying to save and budget money. I'm trying to do the same thing because I'm moving in a couple months. So I was like, let's make it a little bit easier on ourselves. And this is what we're going to do. So now I just got to take it to the print shop. He's going to get it enlarged, and we're going to paste this on the wall. And then what I'll do is I'll probably do like an IG video so that you guys can see how it looks up on the wall. But yeah, this is the finished product. So thank you. I'm glad y'all like this one. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite pieces right now, for sure. So sorry about that. Excuse me. Yeah. So that's it. That's the finished product. So again, as I mentioned, if you guys need any art, graphic design work, anything that you guys want customized, feel free to hit me up. You can contact me through email, Discord, Instagram, of course, YouTube as well. You guys always see me all throughout these YouTube streets. Anything that you guys want, just hit me up and let me know. I got very fair prices. I'm very reasonable. I'm not here to, swindle or shiest anybody out of money and stuff like that. That's just not me. I'm a reasonable, fair businessman, who loves what he does. And, I definitely like to, bring out my creative talents and hook things up. And definitely, give people fair prices that not only works for them, but works for me as well. Like I said, that's just the ethics of conducting good business. So you like that? Thank you. Yeah, I like it too. I actually showed it to him before I finalized everything, and he definitely liked it. You know what's funny? He said it in such the like coolest manner. It was so like chill. Cause you know how when you show most people certain stuff, they be like, "Oh, or yo, that's crazy, or that's fire." He was like, "Yeah, fool, that's good." He's like, "I like that." He smokes a lot. That's why his eyes are so damn low. If you can see, you know, you probably can't see like the colors and stuff, but you know, he definitely smokes a lot. But he's like, "Yeah, well, I like that." He's like, "That's fire right there." He's originally from Chicago, for those who don't know, but now he lives in Fort Lauderdale. Don't know who that's for yet. Why am I getting Cat Williams vibe? No, so Lady Shay, this is for a friend of mine at my job that I work at. I do valet parking full time. I'm a parking supervisor. So the location that I work at is a restaurant that my friend Will works at. He's a server there. And so I've been there for about 3 years now. We became really good friends. And so when I told him about my art and graphic design expertise and my background, he hit me up. He told me that he wanted this design for his wall because he wants to turn it into a mural. So this is the finished product that's going to be going up on his wall. So yeah, Willie Jones is his full name, Willie Jones III. And as I mentioned earlier, no, not Pops from Friday either, because I know people were probably like Willie Jones, because he had the same name in the movie, but no, that's not him now. So it's a different Will. But no, yeah, yeah, no, he liked it though. He said it was dope. So yeah, again, I can't wait till this is up on the wall and stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wesley Harris, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. Much love back. Much love. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Again, I appreciate all the continuous love and support. Again, if you guys need any art, graphic design work, custom, hit me up. I'm not hard to reach. It's never a problem, only a phone call. Let me know. Again, if you guys want to purchase any merch from within my collection on my merch shop, you can do so. The Nightbot link that you guys see there, the Street Artists merch shop, click that link. You can check out all of the stuff that I've done through Street Artists and also through B.D.B.G.P. Both collections are in there. So if there's anything that you guys want to purchase and get printed and shipped out to, you can definitely do so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And so, yeah. Also, too, the link that's pinned at the top of the chat, that's for my next episode. It's going to be episode 7. If you guys want to check that out, that's going to be December 1st, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA time for all my international people. Catch up with you, keep the grind. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely intend on keeping it going for sure. I'm going to just go ahead and drop the link again so that you guys have it. But yeah, definitely click that link, share it out, spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend is going down. Again, I appreciate all the continuous love and support. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax. My home is your home. You already know what it is. And remember the 4 beautiful things that make this world go round: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. So till next time, ladies and gents, it's your boy signing off. Big Daddy Beard. This has been another episode of Art is Life. Much love, peace, and I'm gone.